We're here in Orlando, Florida at the RFID Journal Live conference. What we're showing is an RFID-enabled supply chain. We're showing that for manufacturing, warehousing, and supply chain operations. We're using RFID portals to be able to receive products. We're using impinged products there. We're using handhelds. We're using a forklift to show you the different tools to provide visibility to your warehouse operations. So with the forklift, we know what you're picking up. We know where you're at. We know who's driving. With that, you can optimize your inventory, your assets, being the forklift, as well as your people. Most folks are familiar with a reader and the portal and the handheld, so something that's a little bit new is the forklift. So what we've done is we call this VisiblEdge, kind of bringing visibility to the edge of your manufacturing and warehousing network. We have an RFID reader right on the front. So we have actually an impinged reader inside here. We have a little pallet detector so we know when we're about to pick something up, and we know what we're carrying. We call this armor pack. On the top of the truck, you can see there's a box up there. We call that our power pack. We have a little processor, we've got a camera, and we have some power distribution, some other circuitry. The reason we have a camera is because we look up at these placards in the ceiling that are position markers. So each one of those position markers is surveyed, we know where that's at. When any one of those is in view of the camera, we're able to get location to the center of the forks within a foot. So we know what you're carrying, we know where the center of the forks are, where the truck is, we know how high they are, and we know who's driving. We received these products in through the portal. Vern's going to do a pickup of this pallet. We're going to put it over into a put away, a rack. Again, there's no rack tags, there's no floor tags. Very, very flexible locationing schema. And then we're going to pick up some of these products. We're going to show you what happens when you make a good move, what happens when you make a bad move. It's a question we get a lot is why not just barcode? And the answer is barcoding itself works. It's the people holding the gun that don't. We make mistakes. They're going to be small mistakes, they can be periodic mistakes, but they add up over time. With an automated data collection system, you avoid those errors. When you avoid those errors, you get a significant amount of efficiencies in that you don't do cycle counting, you don't do inventory reconciliation, you don't have searching, you don't have products expiring on you. You can have all sorts of different filters and sorts on not just FIFO, but what type of product needs to be chosen right now to be shipped out the door, and making sure what you are shipping out the door is exactly what the WMS or the ERP needs. So with this system, we're telling them absolutely everything they're doing all the time. And they don't handle it very well. So what we've developed is called Orchestrator, a work queue management as well as an operator efficiency tool, kind of leveraging the data that we've got. So this is the screen that our driver Vern here is using. It's going to automatically say, oh, you just picked something up that belongs in this pick list, and so I'm going to select that for you. That's green, that's good, go ahead and move it. Now after he puts it down, he's going to say, okay, yeah, we'll take that one off, what's left on the pick list. So you'll see a number of utilization reports. You can get operator efficiency, you can get asset utilization, you're going to go across shift, you can go across a person, you can go across really any given time frame, you can go across different facilities that you may own. All the data is there. So Vern's going to come up, go ahead now, he's going to pick up the wrong pallet, and he's going to take that over there, and you can say, okay, when he picks it up, that's not really an error yet until he puts it down someplace that we call a restricted or a locked location. In the product, you'll see here, it's not green. It is basically, hey, you just put this down in a place I don't think you should have. If they do it wrong, we know about it. A lot of folks say, even if they did it wrong, if they would just tell me they did it wrong, most of my problems would go away. So we can't stop them from doing it wrong, but we can actually tell you what happened and where it's at. Understanding the tools at your disposal to provide visibility to your warehouse and manufacturing operations are here today. People can leverage lift trucks, portals, or handhelds to give you the tools to more effectively manage operations.